Well, it's not these. Hey, hey, friends, revolutionaries! I've been on the aisle, and for anyone who's been around long enough or have gone back and watched some of the old videos, you know what that means. That means that I've been out to one of my local stores, and while I was at the checkout aisle, I've been just taking a look to see what's there. I like seeing what's on those checkout aisles, those impulse aisles. Playing cards, beef jerky, batteries, Master Universe Eternia minis. I like what's seeing there. They're impulse buys, and these certainly were. This is, I guess, now the third, or this makes 3 Master Universe toy series that have come out in recent years, like within the last few years. The first one being I think it's the Mega Bloks version, the one that had the Predators and the Aliens and Halo and Masters of the Universe. I think the Masters of the Universe has probably been one of their more successful lines, because there are a lot of those, but that was the first one I think of. There is the new retro figure line, kind of the mainline Master Universe in the retro style. I kind of passed on those. No, not really. But I did see these, the Master Universe Eternia minis. Master Universe Eternia minis for ages 4+. Not the first time these figures have been sold. Not the first attempt Mattel's had to put these out there. Back when the Master Universe Classic series was kind of at its height. Kind of 2009, I want to say, maybe 8, somewhere in there. Somewhere when the Master Universe Classic series was kind of at its high point, MattyCollector.com started selling the Eternia minis in 2-packs. So you get He-Man and Skeletor, Evelyn and Teela. I think you got Man-at-Arms and Beastman, or maybe it was Stratos and Beastman. But yeah, you get these 2-packs. And I believe they even had parts to build a little Castle Grayskull. Had like Eternia mini Castle Grayskull build a set. Which, again, you know, nifty idea. I mean, they weren't bad. It was at the height of the Master Universe Classic series. And I was already spending a pretty fair amount on that. So I passed on the minis. There was a little too much. A few years back, not too long ago, they did have a Master Universe Castle Grayskull mystery pack, which I really wish I could have gotten a couple of those. I saw the box that they were being sold in, but they were sold out. I don't think they got them for very long, or got that many of them. But that was one of the mystery packs that I would have been happy to get nothing but doubles. I mean, if I had to buy 5 of them and got nothing but 5 Man-at-Arms, I would have been fine with that. Because the Castle Grayskull package that came in was so cool. I would really have liked that. And just didn't get a chance to. So the one mystery pack I wanted, couldn't get. Now they've got the Masters of the Universe Eternia minis in single pack form. And this is kind of sticking with, I guess, the retro figures that they're doing, because they're keeping it in the very classic 80s design. You get the very classic 80s bubble with the always popular, always present, can't be without it, it's not Master Universe without it, dimple. Got that dimple. Looks like there's a paper insert, but no mini comic. We'll have to see what that is. But yeah, very, very classic Master Universe style. I mean, other than the banner at the top, everything else, it just oozes 80s Masters of the Universe. The Battle Armor He-Man, most powerful man in the universe. And you got that rocky explosion of red kryptonite. And then the Mattel logo there in the corner. Yeah. Now I don't know if I don't know at what point they're counting this in terms of series, because again, it is the Battle Armor He-Man. I don't know if they sold the regular He-Man, the classic He-Man, or the original He-Man and the original Skeletor. Dum 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 dum. Battle Armor Skeletor, Evil Lord Destruction. Hello. Don't know if that exactly is fear-inducing or just, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Battle Armor Skeletor, Evil Lord Destruction. Again, the He-Man and Skeletor, the Battle Armor versions. I don't know if the original ones, the classic version of the characters, was in a previous set that was sold individually, or if this is just carrying on from one of those previous lines and they're just kind of going on with things they hadn't released yet. I don't know. I don't know how far these are. The Stratos version, or the Stratos figure, take a look at him. Winged Warrior. I like it. And then, probably one of my favorites in this series so far is the Evelyn. And they are sticking with the classic Evelyn. Got the lemon flavored Evelyn. But yeah, I mean, if there is a earlier line in this, someone let me know. Someone leave a message down below. Let me know if there's an earlier line to this, or if they're just kind of maybe selling some of the overstock they had left over. Whatever the case may be, so far I would probably buy more of these if they're packaged in this way and more of the figures came out. Yeah, I would certainly buy more of them. This is a line I would continue with. The only thing, oh, and of course, Evil Warrior Goddess, Evelyn. The only thing about the packaging that I wish was a little bit different is on the back. It just has that Castle Grayskull backdrop. If it was like the retro line where it had kind of a, or even kind of a spoof of that kind of comic panel, maybe a super deformed, chibi, Masters of the Universe comic panel here at the top with some other figures that were in the line, it would really help to know, hey, you know, is this a Series 2, 3? Is it going to keep going? Is this just a one-off? You know, what exactly are we dealing with here? Because so far, I like them. I do like them. And I'm very much excited to see if there are any others out there that are being packaged this way. As it is, we'll go ahead. Let's go ahead and get these out of the pack, take a look, and have some fun. Be right back. Alright, so we've got the, well, at least these 4 of the Eternia minis out of their packaging. And sure enough, they didn't come with any mini comic. They do come with this little fold-out insert, which has that Master Universe banner up at the top with that rocky explosion on the one side, and on the other side, a checklist of the Eternia minis, I guess, that were released in this set. Of course, there's Battle Armor Skeletor, Battle Armor He-Man, Evelyn, Stratos, the 4 that we've got so far, or at least, I guess, artist interpretation. That Skeletor is actually pretty cool. That's a cool looking Skeletor. Evelyn, not so much. Stratos is kind of cool. Yeah. He-Man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. There is the Ninjor, which I didn't see. I didn't see him there, so yeah, I missed that one. Oh well. Anti-Eternia Ram Man. The black variant, I suppose. And an Anti-Eternia Tila, who's probably just a variant of Evelyn. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks like it to me. So yeah, we've got the, I knew the Anti-Eternia Tila Evil Warrior Goddess. So another Evil Warrior Goddess to go along with Evelyn. I don't know if that's a chase figure or not, but yep, she's in the set and we got her. Might open her up before we're done, but let's look at these 4 these core four, they're all kind of the same thing. Not much in the way of figure articulation, not much in the way of figure, but very much a stylized Master of the Universe. You know, if there was going to be a Master of the Universe series that, you know, went in the footsteps of you know, Teen Titans Go or some of the other kind of animated series there for a while, this would be what they would base it on. Look at that, Chun. Oh goodness. But yeah, I could totally see where, you know, this style of character, this kind of stylized character, might show up in an animated series. Don't know how I feel about it, but I could see it happening. But it's very true. I mean, all the sculpting on it, the rivets, the straps over the shoulders, the back sculpting, it's very true to the Master Universe Classic version of him. Don't believe me? The paint, you got the lighter paint, or the darker outline around the lighter paint. The nubs on the belt aren't quite the same, but hey, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I think, yeah, He-Man's got a chin, sure, but that's just crazy. That is just crazy. Overall, I'd say this is a nifty figure. As I was saying, like with the dollar store Grimlock, you know, if this is a series that you're interested in, then this is something you can get and not feel at all uncomfortable about leaving somewhere at work or something like that, or taking it with you, you know, for kids to take on vacation, what have you. Take a look at those guns. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. He's got his head articulation. Actually, I think it's on a ball joint. Yeah, actually it is on a ball joint. We'll go up and down. The shoulder is just on a hinge, doesn't come up or out. That's a shame. Twist at the waist, nothing in the legs or the foot. So the whole lower half is single sculpt. Just the shoulders and the neck are articulated. Comes with his X. Actually, the He-Man's accessories aren't too bad. Focus, there we go. Axe looks pretty good. Sword of Power, very cool. So yeah, I'd say that's a good one. That's actually not too bad at all. Let's take a look at Skeletor. Not quite as well realized as his as the artist interpretation. I'm not sure how I feel about those bulgy eyes, not quite as sunken as the skull should be. But that's not too bad either. With his bat chest. Got the rivets and the buckles and straps. Maybe not quite as much articulation on his shaggy shorts, but he's got his front sash, got that little skull in the front. The Havoc Staff. Havoc Staff's actually sculpted pretty nice. It looks like it's on some sort of joint, but I don't know, the whole thing is rather soft, so I'm not sure how that's going to move. And of course, Skeletor's version of the sword. Same thing, ball joint at the head. Not too much movement because of his hood, but the arms do up and down. Oh, and twist at the waist. Cool. We're going to look at Stratos last. Stratos is last because the poor boy won't stand up on his own. Not very well. We've got Evelyn. Very spindly little Evelyn. But they really do, you know, try to stay true to the character. with the crystals on her helmet. Kind of got the decoration on her bodice and around her lower waist. Got her strappy boots. Her staff, was kind of let down by her little claw staff there. Her head is on a ball joint as well. Let's back up. There we go. Up and down. Side to side on the waist. And twist at the arms. Come on, Evelyn. There we go. Yeah, we'll move He-Man out a little bit. Stratos. Again, poor Stratos. He does not want to stand very well. At least not on my set, my backdrop. Stratos is actually probably one of my favorites. He doesn't come with any accessories, but his sculpting is pretty involved. I mean, they've got his kind of shaggy shape. I guess what's supposed to be his feathers. His backpack. All sculpted and strapped over. The wings with the individual feathers. Got a little paint there on his face. But hey, overall, that's a good looking Stratos. This is probably my favorite version of Stratos that I've seen. This is one of the few times that I'll say, well, actually Stratos is probably my favorite in the line. Looking very cool. Again, no accessories, but arms will go up. Head doesn't look up quite so much. That's probably as far up as he goes. Straight, up, side to side. But yeah, it'd be nice if there was a hinge on the shoulders so they come out. But they came to about $5 per figure, and for $5 a figure, with this quality, I'm not going to complain. Not too badly. Let's see if we can get Stratos balanced back up there. There we go. There we go. So cool, cool. The Anti-Eternia Tila. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's get a look at her. Let's take a look at the Evil Warrior Goddess Tila. And of course, as it comes packaged, there's that insert, Master Universe insert. The 7 characters that are in the set. I thought, when I saw her, I thought there was going to be the regular Tila. Didn't realize we were going to have a Man-at-Arm, or a Ram-Man, or a Ninjor. I didn't realize they would have those. I figured they would have had the regular Tila before they did that. But take that out. Get her out of her pack. Oh, heavy hair. Big heavy hair. So got a shadow version of Tila. Would have been nice to have the original one to go with her. Would have been nice if she would have had her snake armor, her snake headpiece. Now, Tila's one of the ones where... Let's see. Tila's one of the ones where I think there was just a lot more to the character than I think we would have gotten in a mini version. The packaging, I did notice that all the ones that have accessories have their weapons really tightly packed in a little plastic baggie. Really tightly packed. So, cut away the tape there. Maybe not. Let's try it again. There we go. Maybe not all the way. There we are. And what do we got? What do we got? We've got the snake staff. Kind of cool. Got kind of a little bend in the tail. Not quite the same as the actual Tila figure goes, but it's actually the Cobra staff. Much better than the Evelyn staff. I thought Evelyn's would have actually gotten a full staff versus just the wand. But as it is, that's pretty cool. Really makes me wish the regular Tila was part of the set. That we would have gotten the regular Tila along with it. Oh, and there goes Shadows. But these are actually a lot of fun. I would say that for Master Universe collectors, particularly if you're wanting something for a desk, I know I said it before with Grimlock, with the dollar store Transformers, but especially with these are something that are very much they're kind of the Funko Pop mini Master Universe, if you can think of it that way, with some articulation. You know, these would be your Funko Pops, your mini Funko Pops, but for Master Universe, and actually a little bit nicer. And again, for $5 a piece, if you see them, if you've got a few bucks to spare, it might be worth checking out. This might be something you might be interested in. Such as it is, hope you enjoy watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, join the revolution. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.